clean. Most important part of any community studio, right, Mia, is we have to clean. So really easy. If you have clay stuck on your wheel head, the best way to do it, rather than using your sponge to try to rub it off, best thing to do is just use the bevel side of your potter's knife, or you could even use your wooden rib. But just take your bevel, turn your wheel on, and just remove the clay, just like that, easy peasy. If you have big pieces of clay like in your bucket here, you can go ahead and just smash it through. Somebody didn't smash it through. But you're supposed to smash through all that muck through this grid, or not grid, what is this called?
Grate.
Grate, yeah. You want to smash it through this grate. This grate is here to catch any tools if you might have left your ribs or something in here. Just go ahead and you want to pour your water and everything right into here, and then wash your bucket. You can take your tools and wash them here in the tool washing station. I like to use my sponge and just, if you're using the studio tools, obviously this is, you can wash everything and then let them dry under here. There's a drying area, and the techs will collect the tools and put them away for you, because we're just so nice like that. So wash everything here, so then we don't lose anything in the larger wash basins, which I will show you in a minute. So get those nice and clean. It's really important that you try to clean as much clay off of all of the surfaces, especially if they're a community tool. Because we use several different clay bodies in here, we want to make sure they're as clean as possible, because if, say, somebody was throwing with some like dark brown clay and they didn't wash all of the clay off their tools, and then somebody with porcelain ended up coming and like using the same tools, then they just messed up their real nice expensive porcelain. So just really try to clean up as best you can. Buckets too can dry down here. And then just wash everything thoroughly. Sponges too. The sponge belong over here next to the sink, and you just throw them right over there. For your splash pans, these can be a little tricky to get off at first. So if you look at them, there's these little lips right here. Oh yeah, make sure your wheel's off. That's kind of important. So you want to push down on these little tabs that are right here. That one will remove that one. This one you have to give it a little shimmy to get off, like so. Again, if you have any of these, thicker pieces or big pieces, you just gotta take it over here, and you can either press it through the grate, or you can just put it right inside of the slop. You want to pour out all of the water and slip that has formed in there. I'll grab the other one. Same thing. Okay. And then with a larger sponge, the larger sponge, we're using these big basins to wash our splash pans. Get these nice and clean. The assistants. Let's get them nice and clean. You just want to make sure there's no clay on it. especially in a community studio, you really want to try to leave things better than what you found it if you could. It just makes life in a community studio so much better when everybody pitches in. If everybody can just add like an extra 3 minutes of cleaning, this place would be amazing. I mean, it already is amazing, but. So what I like to do is I'll just let that rest there for a sec while I'm cleaning the top of my wheel head. So I'm gonna turn my wheel back on. Easiest way to clean the wheel is just use your sponge, turn your wheel on. Doesn't have to go very fast. Just clean the top and make sure you clean the sides too. So easy. Then you just really want to wipe off all that clay on the top there and get all the way underneath the wheel head. Really wipe her down. If you got any clay here, make sure to wipe all the toggles. Looks good. Okay, turn your wheel off. Always turn your wheel off when you're done. Okay, so to put this back on, it's in reverse. So we're gonna shimmy it back on. So shimmy. And then we take this, goes underneath these little, there's these little like bumps, if you will. And you just line it up with these two circles here and just stick it right under there. And that's good. Make sure you put your foot pedal on the top of your wheel table, and then take your chair, put it back up on top of the wheel head. Last but not least, you need to mop around your station. That's really important. It helps keep the clay dust down here. So just take one of our mops and take it over to the sink. And then just mop around your wheel. Okay. So that's so if you, after you've trimmed, what you would do instead of mopping would be to sweep. You want to sweep up everything that's on the floor that might have fallen down, you know, your trimmings, your dry trimmings, and you just want to put that stuff in the trash. That's it. That's what you do.